Why is it that I can make $1 million in a month or two when it takes somebody else a lifetime? You can buy a lot of things with $1 million. There's a lot of things you can buy. So why is it that I can make $1 million in a month or two, but it takes somebody else a lifetime? There's a difference in what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen, don't you think? Is it a little difference or a big difference? So if we can figure this out today, then we can unleash our income. We can unleash our income. You know what's interesting that I never expected? I thought that in this journey of, prosperity and all this, that all this money would come in, I'd be like, yes, and I'd go spend it all. But what happened was something quite different. Was once the money started pumping into my life, I would go to the store or I'd talk with people who genuinely wanted to start their own business. And I remember the days. I remember the days when I kept hitting walls financially. I couldn't figure it out, when I'd fall short each month. And I look at the difference of incomes, and I know what I make. They don't know what I make. And I genuinely feel for them, and I want to serve. That is why I am here today. I am coming back to get my friends. I'm coming back to make friends. I'm coming back for you if you want to be a part of it. If not, it is your problem. You know this, right? I don't care if you want to reject me or you don't want to believe any of this stuff. Your problem. Go learn it. You're going to learn it either way. But if you do want to learn, I promise I'll do my very best to help, to serve, to fulfill what the universe wants me here to do. I will do my best, because one day I was on stage and I was trying to share with people how I went from $1,000 a week to $1,000 an hour with my income. And I watched all the faces be like, yeah, right. And I felt myself be like, come on, guys. I mean, it's true. It really happened. And then a part of me is like, forget that. If you don't want to believe me, your problem. And it's really not my problem. And ever since that day, I'm like, your problem. If you want to struggle and you don't want to listen from somebody who's gone before, that's fine. If you don't like the way I look, if I look too young, your problem, not my problem. But I'm going to have a good life. And I have a lot of friends that are having a good life with me. You had your best year ever last year. Is that right, Kyle? Andy Richardson, you had your best year ever last year. Is that right? Andy Benjamin, you had your best year ever last year. Is that right? Ladies and gentlemen, how many of you want to have your best year and have your best year always be your best year? So it just keeps getting better and better. Raise your hand and say aye. If you want to do it, raise your hand and say yes.